What's going on, tribe? Welcome to Empress Ebony's Tarot. If you're new here, my name is Ebony. My father named me that. I am not here to put on an internet facade or fake for you all in any way, shape, or form. This channel is for those that are about their self-mastery journey. They're concerned about their spiritual awakening, their well-being, how to navigate through these spiritual awakenings and these ascensions. As well as those who are concerned about their love of self-love journey. What's going on, tribe? Welcome back. How y'all been feeling? I know the intro been not the same each time these times, but that's how it goes when I'm moving authentically. I did have it memorized, but you know, it's been a while. I came on to share this short message and there's already cards on the table because I was doing a short that's already uploaded by the time this one uploads. But the first thing we got out was the villain. It's okay. You can always rewrite your story. Number 38 was the first thing that we got. And then it brought me to, first it was smashing like rumors, smashing rumors basically was the first thing. And then what came out was smashing like music, smashing it with music. You're doing real good with music. So this was for a person who is newly coming into the music industry or newly going into writing songs, or basically, but either way they're going to be in the music industry. At the bottom of the deck was library. Number 22, take control of your narrative. At the very back of the deck was 43, spaceship, don't be afraid. And while I was doing the uploading the short, I saw this that was behind library, which led me to believe like this was a competition. This is 45 throne. Your potential is endless. But it was giving me the energy of someone needing to remain authentic. Although they're entering a competition for singing, still remain authentic to your sound in the way that you do things. I'm feeling and I'm hearing that you may not win the competition, but you'll win the ears of those who need to hear you sing. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit more tarot on this and try to figure out a little bit more advice to give whoever this is that is either entering the music industry with singing or writing. Give me something on villain 38. You can always rewrite the story. What is this tribe that's specifically need to know about this? That's a lot. We ain't gonna keep all of it down, but we will keep the Two of Pentacles. This is giving me the energy of you having to weigh your options. And I feel like it's whether to be authentic to your sound or try to go along with the get along. Page of Pentacles. I feel like that's something you're definitely going to think about, is trying to go along to get along. What's that? Queen of Cups, Star, Knight of Swords. Let's say. Okay, so this gives me the energy that because you're at the beginning stages of stardomhood is what I'm hearing. Because you're at the beginning stages of this plan that you have, and you're basically in the page energy, the intermediate energy, the adolescent energy of this songwriting industry, music industry kind of thing, is that I feel like you're going to try out in a manner that is more like, playing the puppeteer, going along to get along. things are gonna move fast and quickly, you know, and quickly bring up emotions for you that, you know, trigger you in a I want to say in a maternal way, but that's not what I'm trying to say. We're kind of, our energies are kind of clashing together. I feel like your maternal figure has a lot to do with the decision you make in regards to entering the music industry, entering this music competition, and you feel like things are going fast, but with the star card, it's giving me the energy that you need to rise above the whole world and the whole world's expectations, including your mother's. Like, excuse me, there's no one who can make this decision for you. And I feel like moving fast and doing what others want you to do is going to have you moving in an unauthentic way. Yeah. It's gonna bring forth, you know, karmic lessons instead of blessings. Instead of blessings of you, you know, what do you call it? Why can I not find the words? You can't find the words around this Queen of Cups energy. It's like they take over your whole thought and your whole speech. But yeah, karmic lessons. I feel like if you take this in opportunity and do it in the way that anyone else wants you to do it, you're going to get karmic lessons from it, because it's a test. Right now it's a test to have you learned enough. Do you have the confidence in yourself enough to be able to move authentically and make these decisions for yourself authentically, because ultimately it's your story, it's your career. Yeah. At the very back of the deck is the Hierophant. This is a test from Divine Source Energy on whether or not you're going to weigh your options and choose what's best for you, or whether or not you're going to continue to juggle and try to do everything that everyone else wants you to do. With that star card, as I said, it's about healing, because you've been on the healing journey through your writing. I feel like you've been on the healing journey through your writing and the songs that you write and the songs that you choose to sing when you are prompted to sing. So I feel like listening to anybody else at this point will be backtracking, and that's why you got the Wheel of Fortune, and it's basically the test of whether or not you're gonna listen to your higher self and your intuition to go ahead and present yourself as healed versus revert back to who you once were with following the direction of others. So it's going to be a juggle either way, but I feel like it's prompting you to choose you in this situation. Choose what it is that you want to do. Choose to move authentically. Let's get something on Library 22. Take control of your own narrative. That's a lot. We'll take the Two of Wands. It's a lot of twos coming out. So the Two of Wands we're going to keep down there. So that's 222. Anybody that's been seeing 222, this may be for you. Or you know it resonates with you if you're a person that is entering the music industry or has been in the music industry and you're switching from being a singer to a writer because it's more lucrative to you, and you've been weighing your options on whether or not you should continue to try to sing or not. This is kind of for you too as well. So with this Two of Wands and take control of your own narrative gives me the energy that you need to take the world into your hands. You need to choose. You need to make a decision and stand on it. Stand 10 toes down, instead of being flighty as you are now in the sense of letting others be the puppeteer of your life. You have to stand 10 toes down. You can't be like this figure, 1 foot barely planted. You gotta know. You gotta make the decision. There's a lot of tools out here. There's 4 tools out here to be exact. That came out with the 2 of Wands is the Sun, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords. So this gives me the energy and the feeling that there's, of course, a lot of opportunities. There's also a bit of confusion as well as a bit of procrastination. Just with the 7 of Pentacles being here, I feel like this is multiple opportunities as well as confusion and procrastination. I feel like you're procrastinating because you are confused on which way to go. But I feel like at this point, you've defeated a lot of battles. You've defeated a lot of battles mentally and changed your mindset. This new thing that's going on that is potentially going to create a brighter day for you should not make you revert back to what you once were. I feel like you're in fear of moving forward because you're walking into the unknown. But you've done the mental work in order to get it done. It's not time to be lackadaisical now. With the 7 of Pentacles and study long, study wrong is what I'm hearing. It's not the time for you to lean on a hoe thinking about what's going on and basically watching a bull pot, watching your crops, watching your money. That's something that you shouldn't be thinking about in this time. Of course, think about your money, but don't think about it to your detriment. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. The 6 of Swords at the bottom. The mental work and your guides are leading you to this Sun energy. You being afraid of it is what's going to end up having you make the wrong decision and end up choosing a karmic lesson versus a karmic blessing. 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You're supposed to celebrate. You're supposed to be celebrating after this decision is made, not wondering and thinking as, still. It feels like you're really fearful of what others will have to say about the decision and the route that you choose, like about the style of music that you choose to sing and, the type of people that you decide to write for is what it feels like to me. Let's get something on Spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing. 43. That's 7 energy. Okay, thank you. What does the tribe need to know about Don't Be Afraid to Sing? Spaceship 43, which breaks down to a 7. What do they need to know? Five of Wands. I don't see this as conflict. I see it as training. You've been training so far. Excuse me, your mental. You've been training yourself, excuse me, to have certain mindset shifts. You're still training. The Hierophant came out earlier. I feel like there's a mentor that's here that is giving you sound advice. And if there's any conflict, it's conflict between you and your mentor, who is attempting to tell you that you need to, move authentically and, do what feels right to you versus what you feel will help you along as far as to go along and get along. Your mentor is not the puppeteer. It's everyone else who has something to gain off of you making it to this situation. The Queen of Pentacles. That's your current position energy. You're very generous. And as I said before, you laid down your burden as far as your shield and your sword. I feel like your pen game is just second to none. You are a damn good songwriter, and you're generous with your energy. You're generous with your energy. You're generous with those who you write with and collab with. You're very generous. You have the potential to really be, it's giving me Nine of Pentacles energy. You have the potential to be, one of the top songwriters, but it's all about whether or not you move authentically or not. Yeah, it's whether or not you go along with the get along and do everything that the world does, or if you step through this portal that you've created for yourself, this vortex that you created for yourself, with doing your mindset shifting and doing your soul searching and doing your learning and mentoring with who you've been mentoring with, to give you those, those extra lessons on, how to maneuver through this world and this industry that you're going into. Because I feel like your mentor is trying to keep you from being swept up into all the craziness that a lot of people talk about in that. Because ultimately it's going to be your 10 of Cups. It's going to be your wish fulfillment. It's going to be everything that you ever wanted and more. I feel like it's going to be that. But the lesson is whether or not you're going to choose to do this authentically. Because I feel like you're going to get riches regardless. You're going to get riches regardless, just because of, how the industry is and the way that it feels like there's a demand for your writing, for your pen. But you also have to move authentically. I feel like the decision and the juggling is all predicated on whether or not you move authentically, whether or not you're the narrator of your story, whether or not you are bold enough to step out there and do things your way. If you're bold enough to step out there and do things your way, take control of your pen, take control of who you collaborate with, and I'm feeling like take control of like who's around you as far as management, anybody that's in your ear that has the power to influence you one way or another. I feel like it's time to isolate and separate from those people for a while until you can trust in your own intuition and be confident in your own judgment. Let me get a channel message for this. Get a channel message for the tribe. What do they need to know? Current position. Boss up. Just break away. This one's for hip hop. At the very back of the deck, don't be a fool. Don't be a fool, love. Love. Don't be a fool. Break away from the people that are trying to coax you into doing things unauthentically, in a way that does not align with you and how you feel. Break away from those people who are trying to control your pocket, control your pen, control any aspect of how you tell your story. It's time to boss up. It's time to boss up. I mean loud and clear, boss up. Your spirit guides, ancestors, spiritual team are yelling to you to boss up. Take control of your narrative. Boss up. Rewrite the story. Boss up. Don't be afraid to sing. Boss up. So for the person that is a writer and they want to sing, don't be afraid to do so. For my writer who doesn't mind being in the background, don't let anyone control your pen. Like, your throne is yours to have. No one else can be seated on your throne. Your throne is yours. Do this for the love of hip hop. Do this for what you love about music. Do this for the reason why you started writing and singing in the first place. Up under that, Trust your intuition. You already know. I'm going to leave it there, my loves. Hopefully this resonated for somebody. If it didn't, y'all know what I say. Maybe next time. And until next time, I love y'all. Peace.